Buddy Economic Ninja here. I hope you're doing well. You know what's not doing well? My last live stream. I need coffee. I was quoting stocks in pesos, having problems with the feed. We're going to talk about GameStop. Roaring Kitty has come back. There is a total shift in the atmosphere. GameStop is up, as of the filming of this video, 53%, 54%. As a matter of fact, the story just came out of CNBC where it says GameStop shares jump 40% as trader Roaring Kitty, who drove the meme craze, posts online again. Really quick, I want to remind you of this chart, which is not in pesos. Oh my gosh. Look at that stock. It went from here to there. And now it's way down here. But look at this, because somebody that led a charge in an epic short squeeze a few years ago is now posting again. And the question is, what is he posting about? So let's dive into the story. I want to remind you of the caution, okay? Because it's one thing to make money in crypto, in stocks. It's another thing to lose it, okay? A lot of people completely got wrecked in this move, and the people that didn't own the stock. And I can guarantee you there is a specific reason why Roaring Kitty is back online. And it was the people that bought yesterday or the day before, Friday, Thursday, last week, that are making money right now. Okay, so just be cautious. I'm not saying it can't go up from here, but what you're seeing right now, get ready for what you're about to experience in the meme crypto market as Bitcoin makes higher moves this year. You are going to see prices that'll just explode. Last but not least, Crypto Trader Pro is on sale for another 4 hours, 85% off, $189. Links down below if you want it. All right, here we go. GameStop shares rallied more than 40%. They're actually up over 50% now in pre-market trading Monday after Roaring Kitty, the man who inspired the epic short squeeze of 2021, posted online for the first time in roughly 3 years. The post, a picture on X of a video gamer leaning forward on their chair as if to indicate he's taking the game seriously. Don't you love how everyone's reading into this? Marked Roaring Kitty's first post on the platform or on Reddit since 2021. Roaring Kitty, whose legal name is Keith Gill, which is a former marketer for Massachusetts Mutual Life Insurance, also known as Deep F Value on Reddit. Gill drew an army of day traders who cheered each other on and piled into the brick and mortar video game stock and GameStop call options between 2020 and 2021. Can you imagine? Think about this. If you had purchased call options last week in GameStop and it's up 54% today, can you imagine what that did? And it's probably someone saying it's being halted again. So you have to, okay, this is something else that's really scary. Is it being halted on Robinhood? I'm curious who's halting it right now, if it's being halted. You have to get really serious about what these stock exchanges can do to you too. You can get completely wrecked if you are on the wrong side of the trade. Someone's saying right now, Smitty's saying it's up 68%. There are some people, and I'm telling you right now, this Roaring Kitty did not just pop up to go meow or say hi. All right? Positions have already been taken, and this is a big deal. And people need to watch, and it's crazy how influencers can influence things like this. AMC is flying high too, so that makes sense. AMC, the theater chain. Let me ask you this really quick too. And this is, people need to realize what happened back then. Because I got completely wrecked online. I did a couple videos. Beware, you're gonna lose a lot of money in AMC and GameStop. And the truth is, everyone did. Everyone got wrecked, right? Now, if you're doing some day trades and popping in some dead cat bounces and things like that, cool. On the way down on a stock, you can make lots of money, right? If you nail it right. If you're using technical analysis, you're combining that with, you can't say fundamentals in this story because GameStop has closed a lot of stores and AMC is hurting severely. How many people have been, let me ask you this, how many people, type 1, have been to a movie in the last, let's say, a couple of years and it's empty? It's not packed. I have personally seen that. The fundamentals for a theater chain are not there. However, you're seeing people that freak out and that mania picks up. So going into this story, the meme stock frenzy involved individual investors taking aim at short sellers and hedge funds who were pessimistic about the outlook for GameStop and other companies. Do I love short squeezes? Absolutely. Do I want to stick it to the hedge funds? Absolutely. Okay. But you've got to be really cautious with it. And I can guarantee you this. Like I said, he's not here just to post for the heck of it, to say hi to everyone. There's going to be another target. You're going to see this, and you are going to see something epic, I have a feeling. The poster child was hedge fund Melvin Capital, which was heavily shorting GameStop and became a target of the army of amateur traders suffering huge losses that prompted Ken Griffith's Citadel, as well as Point72, to backstop Melvin's finances with close to $3 billion in support. Now think about this, another thing I want to share. Where do you think the health lies of some of these companies that are involved with backing certain stocks? I have a weird feeling if we go through another meme stock, short squeeze, we could see a lot of banks, a lot of financial institutions that are backing certain markets go completely under. Mind you, back in 2020, 21, when this was going on, we didn't have an epic banking crisis going on. We didn't have an epic mortgage-backed securities crisis going on. And if this is going to turn into something, it's going to be really interesting to see 5 months, 6 months from now, right around the election, who's in the water naked as that tide rolls out. Now it says here, the GameStop mania that drove its stock above $120 a share split adjusted in early 2021 from as little as $3 in the space of 3 months. Forced brokerages, including Robinhood, which I'm not a fan of Robinhood, to limit trading in heavily shorted stocks. In response, one Robinhood user filed a class action lawsuit following the app's decision to restrict GameStop trading on its platform. The suit was dismissed in August of 2023. Just curious, type 2 if you use GameStop, type 3 if you do not. I'm curious how many people use not GameStop, Robinhood. Jeez, I need some coffee. Point being is, I'm not a big fan of Robinhood. The gamification of stock trading, I think, is very dangerous, and it is easy. However, watching them say, oh, you can't buy right now, or oh, now tomorrow you can't sell, is going to cause a lot of people to get wrecked, okay? I get it, it's easy, and they had a customer acquisition cost. They gave people money to trade on their platform. I am personally not a fan of it. I want a more full service brokerage, but that's just me, right? Now, it says here, another class action lawsuit was brought against Gill, alleged that he pretended to be a novice trader despite being a licensed professional. The volatility spawned, I'm wondering how far this arm's reach transaction is right now. I'm just saying, I have a feeling you're going to see something bubble up really, really quick. The volatility spawned a series of congressional hearings around brokers, practices, and gamifying retail trading. The testimony from leaders of Robinhood, Melvin Capital, Reddit, and Citadel, as well as Gill. The entire episode finally inspired the 2023 movie Dumb Money, in which Paul Dano played Gill. Okay, I want to remind you again, and we'll get a crap. We're up 81%. 81% right now in one day. No, wait, hold on. No, come on now, Ninja, what are you doing? It's not 81%. I need coffee. I want to remind you, we're going to bring up this chart again. People got wrecked all the way down. Why? Because there's a difference between a day trader using technical analysis and on it, like actually working, actively watching the charts, and novice that just jump in and go, oh, this is going to be great, because they're listening to all the hype on X and on Reddit, and it's just going to go to the moon, and they get completely wrecked. And that's the last thing I want to see. I want to see every single person make money. But the biggest part about investing in stocks or crypto, risk management, risk mitigation. Hedge fund guys know it. Professional traders know it. You should understand that too. So again, remind you of this. Look, I think that what you're about to see and if Roaring Kitty dives into crypto, I can't even imagine what it's going to be like, because you're about to see the evolution of a Bitcoin increasing in price, moving into AI and meme cryptos. or altcoins, but those two specific categories are going to absolutely roar, and you need to be ready for it. If you want the course, there's like 4 hours left of the Crypto Trader Pro course. It's down below. It's like 85% off. And then we're doing a deal on the monthly coaching calls and the trade calls as well if you want. Can't wait to see where this goes. I think it is going to be an absolute terror. Let me know down below really quick, what's the price at right now? Because as we're doing this live, it's just mind-boggling how much this is up. Let me know down below real quick. Give me a price, guys. Everyone's watching this. This is going to be absolutely phenomenal. Let me do this. I'm going to jump over to right here. Okay, the last story came out. It's up 60%. GameStop, 81%. 81%. It's sitting at $31.70 right now. How much do you think someone made when they did out of the money call options last Friday as of right now? Just by someone posting. It would be really curious. I wonder how big was that short position? Does anyone know right now, as of Friday, how big their short position was? Because as of right now, people are getting absolutely destroyed. Someone saying Rico said the stock was just halted for a third time. It should resume it. This is absolutely insane. But I'm telling you, and this is another thing that's very interesting that we haven't thought about. The difference between stocks and cryptocurrency is the level or type of regulation. And yes, there's regulation in crypto, but it is extremely light. Now, can you imagine if someone like this if Gil comes on or Roaring Kitty comes on and starts going, you know what? Let's take this over to crypto. The percentages would be mind-blowing because on a normal day during an altcoin run, type 5 if you've experienced this. On a normal day, on the top 100 of CoinMarketCap, you can see altcoins move 40% on a good day. I've seen that. There's no like epic short squeeze, anything like that. It's just because of the size. Thank you so much, Jack Pine, for the super chat. Think about this. When you get a group of people on a Reddit, subreddit group, on X, start a frenzy, look at what happened with Dogecoin. And when you count on one hand the fundamentals of Dogecoin, which are, I don't even think you can fill up a full hand, you start thinking about, am I ready for what's coming? Am I ready for what's about to happen? That's what I'm telling you. What you're seeing right now today in GameStop, how much is it up right now? It's at 33 bucks. This is insane. As we're live, we are watching the charts just absolutely blow up. Let me pull up a chart of GameStop right now. It's going to want to put it in US price. It is absolute 90%. It's up 90% right now. And I'm going to do the 5-day chart and show you real quick here. So on Friday, it was around $17.50, right? $17.50. That's where we're at right now. Somebody just said that Elon Musk is the Dogecoin fundamentals. See, that's what's scary. Think about it. Now, I know this person understands what I'm talking about. That is the scary thing. Elon Musk is the Dogecoin fundamentals because there's no real fundamentals there. You can make as many Dogecoins as you want, right? But because Elon Musk mentions it, or like this Roaring Kitty mentions it, it explodes. That's a herd mentality. Herd. And as of the making of this video right now, and other YouTube videos, and other stories on social media or on the mainstream media, people today are going to dive in and hoping that it's going to explode again. And can it? It totally could. Anything can happen. But how many of those people will actually take their sales and sell? Very few, because of an emotional response. So that's why you need to understand markets and how they work. And what I'm seeing in the next 6 to 8 months is a massive move into cryptocurrency because of what's happening to the price of Bitcoin. Once Bitcoin tops and exceeds its all-time high, a whole new gaggle of people are going to rush in. That's what happens every single time. And when it hits 6 digits, $100,000 of Bitcoin, a certain segment of investors will lose their minds. Now, this is what's scary, and this is something else that I've talked about recently. In about 8 weeks, the US government is going to open the floodgates on second mortgages. Think about this. Think about all the people sitting on their homes right now. They've got 3%, 4%, maybe even 2% mortgages, and they've got a ton of equity. Well, the equity is going to stay the same until massive amounts of people start dumping properties and the price comes down, right? When appraisers, if no homes on a block are selling, think about this, what's about to happen in the stock market and especially in the crypto market. People, let's say everybody on the street block goes to apply for a second mortgage. The appraisers come in and all they do is they appraise their houses based off the last sales. And so all of them go and get $50,000, $100,000. And yeah, they got to pay a higher rate, but it's okay. They're going to consolidate debt. They're going to do that. But something on top of that is what's about to be scary. They're going to take some of that money. They're going to push it in the stock market and they're going to push it into the crypto market. And that is going to cause a insane speculation. In the next 6 months, you watch the amount of money nationwide that pushes into stocks because we're experiencing massive inflation. That's why we're going to have Dow 40,000. Please understand that. The fundamentals for the stock market are not there. Companies are laying people off. Companies are cutting costs everywhere. They are giving worse and worse guidance as time goes on, everything from Home Depot to Cisco. And when you realize that, you go, okay, it's going up because of inflation. And we're about to move into a slight bout of hyperinflation, which means the stock market will never go up as much as food or energy. Because ultimately, life comes down to one simple thing. And once you understand this, you will become super wealthy. The most important things in life are never free. They always come at a cost. From food to freedom. Once you understand that and you understand human behavior, you will become very, very wealthy because you will know how to navigate. So, am I in GameStop? No. Am I invested in AMC? No. Everyone, put the price down. Just curious, the live price right now. I want to see it. We're up. Jesus. I mean, when you think about, see, hold on real quick. And I'm seeing there was pre-positioning on the 9th and 10th of May. The price was rising and volume was rising. People knew that this guy was going to post. I mean, as a matter of fact, it was at $16 on May 7th. So my point being is that there are people positioned and they are absolutely crushing it right now. I'm not in either of these stocks. I'm using this situation, what we're seeing right now with GMC and even AMC, or GME, GME. And I'm looking at what's about to happen with the stock market as a whole and the crypto market. Get ready. It's going to be a wild ride. I hope you have a great day. If you guys want 85% off, there's 4 hours left of the Crypto Trader Pro, and we're giving a deal on the monthly, which actually is twice a week, additional coaching plus trade calls. And people are making some pretty good money right now. And this is just the beginning of the next Bitcoin move, because right now we're just consolidating. Hope you have a great day. The Economic Ninja is out.